dripping, his body stunk, and his spirit's burdened. But you see, it's only Friday. Sunday's coming. It's Friday. The world's winning. People are sinning, and evil's grinning. It's Friday. The soldiers nailed my Savior's hands to the cross. They nailed my Savior's feet to the cross. And then they raised him up next to criminals. It's Friday. But let me tell you something. Sunday's coming. It's Friday. The disciples are questioning what has happened to their king. And the Pharisees are celebrating that their scheming has been achieved. But they don't know it's only Friday. Sunday's coming. It's Friday. He's hanging on the cross, feeling forsaken by his Father, left alone and dying. Can nobody save him? Oh, it's Friday, but Sunday's coming. It's Friday. The earth trembles. The sky grows dark. My King yields his spirit. It's Friday. Hope is lost. Death has won. Sin has conquered. And Satan's just a laughing. It's Friday. Jesus is better. A soldier stands guard, and a rock is rolled into place. But it's Friday. It is only Friday. Sunday is a coming.
Jesus had yielded his spirit. It tells us that the veil in the temple was ripped from top to bottom. This was the first time that the average person had ever seen inside the Holy of Holies and been able to witness the mercy seat. You see, the temple was made up of three areas. It was made up of the outer courts, which is where the common man resided. That's where the money changers were, where they were able to buy animals and different things so that they could be sacrificed. That's where Jesus went in and turned over the money changers. That was in the outer courts of the temple. And the inner courts of the temple was where the priest abided. And that's where the priest would go in and they would pray for whatever the people had asked them to pray for. Inside the inner courts was the altar of incense, the table of showbread, and the 7-candle menorah. And then there was the Holy of Holies. See, only once a year did the high priest enter into the Holy of Holies. And he would go in there to make sacrifice and atonement of sins for the people. Now, the Holy of Holies was so powerful that he could not enter into there if he had any spot or any blemish, physically or spiritually. It says if he stepped inside there, he would drop dead. But yet he had to go for the atonement. And so he would start to prepare himself sometimes a couple of months in advance to make sure that there was no imperfections and no impurities. But before he would go in there, the other priest would actually tie a rope around one of his ankles. And it says he would tie that rope in the event that he had not cleansed himself enough before he went into the Holy of Holies. And if he dropped dead, nobody would dare go in and get him. So they could pull him back out with that robe from the mercy seat. But you see, when the veil was ripped and Jesus died on the cross, it gave you and I entrance right in to the Holy of Holies. Today, you and I can go right to the mercy seat. Amen. I don't have to have anybody else do that for me. I don't have to have anybody else go to the throne of God and pray for me. It says that I have entrance straight to the King. Amen. Hallelujah. How good could that be? Nobody has to do that for me. I can go to the mercy seat and take any petition, any prayer, or any praise that I want to, anytime that I desire. You see, my Father's there waiting for me to come. This morning we're going to take communion. But we're going to take communion in a very specific way. We're going to allow you to go inside the Holy of Holies, go to the mercy seat, and take your communion from the mercy seat. And you go in there, and you spend some time with the Father. And you tell Him or share anything with Him that you want to. That's the right we have. And so we're going to invite you in a few minutes to go into the Holy of Holies. There's going to be communion elements on both sides of the mercy seat, so there's plenty of room in there for you.